Welcome back to another episode with Just-onn Time Entertainment. Just letting y'all cats know I'm here. I woke up for this because I was hearing about the CP3 thing. I know it's been a couple days old, but I wanted to weigh in on this because the Clippers get on my damn nerves. They really do. The Clippers get on my damn nerves. You want to know the fakeness of the Clippers? It goes all the way back to Donald Sterling and the connection of Adam Silver doing the first thing he did, which was get rid of Donald Sterling for talking to his side piece. All right, that's the truth. And then Steve Ballmer comes and buys his team, right? Always on the sideline, dancing and acting a fool, putting his legs up in the air, ain't doing a damn thing. I'm going to rewind what's really happening. So they're going to try to put it on CP3, talking about, the reason why we were 6-15, it wasn't because of CP3, because it wasn't a good fit. So when did you find out it wasn't a good fit? The first practice after you signed him? Because it can't be 13 games into the season. It can't be that, right? One of the franchise's best players. But I'm going to roll the clock back so y'all can see it. Do you not remember what they did to Blake Griffin before they shipped him off to Detroit? Huh? You don't remember that? How dirty they did Mark Cuban because he stuck up for Steve Ballmer. But remember how they did Mark Cuban when Mark Cuban and them signed DeAndre Jordan? Yeah, they signed DeAndre Jordan, Dallas Mavericks. Remember that as a free agent? And the Clippers went and complained and did a backdoor deal with Lexus, the car company, so they can roll out extra money for DeAndre Jordan and did some bull crap to get him back. Got fined $250,000 for that too. But y'all forgot about that. Y'all so pay attention to the Lakers. Y'all worried about the Lakers, and y'all so happy when the Clippers, they beat the Lakers 12 times in a row. They beat the Lakers 14 times in a row. They beat the Lakers 21 times in a row. Clippers own LA. Ain't won shit. And then let's get to the Kawhi. Oh, Kawhi, the best player in the league. I remember those things that Rob Parker used to say. Kawhi Leonard went to the Lakers, I would have disowned him. But since he went to the Clippers, the simple fact is now he has a chance to win a championship with 3 different franchises, and that would make him a top 10 player of all time. LeBron sucks. He said
To this question,
I think it would put him in rarefied air where you just said he did something no one had done.
Right.
I don't know if that would automatically put you in the top 5 when you look at the entire history of the game.
You're actually saying it's a possibility?
I'm just I'm just saying I don't know if it puts you there at 5. You know what I mean, in the top 5. But it elevates you to a legendary status if he's able to do that. Especially, Chris, it's not just winning 3 championships and with 3 different franchises. You would have won back-to-back on 2 franchises that couldn't rub 2 nickels together.
And they win a championship with 3 different franchises and MVPs with 3 different franchises in the finals. And that would make him one of the best players in the world, ever. Well, guess who did that? LeBron James, Cleveland, Miami, Los Angeles. And this was Rob Parker. I don't care about that championship. That was a Mickey Mouse championship. It doesn't matter he won MVP in 3 different stops, the championships in 3 different stops. You see what that sounds like? I remember it all. So we're going to roll back. Kawhi. Remember him? Promising the Lakers he's coming there after winning a championship with Toronto. Remember that? Yeah, because I remember it. And then at the eve of the night, go to the Clippers. I need a jet. Remember, even Stephen A. Smith reported on this.
Allegedly, the Uncle Dennis.
Yeah.
Uncle Dennis is no joke.
Was asking for a lot of stuff from the other teams. Houses, planes, sponsorship, guaranteed sponsorship money, just as an example. They're throwing this stuff out there. All of those things are supposedly illegal in a collective bargaining agreement. I have no idea whether this is true or not. I'm not trying to cast any aspersions on Uncle Dennis, but people in NBA circles are talking about this as we speak.
Which I don't like that dude, but I need a jet. I need Paul George, and I need you to get rid of all of those picks. And a player or 2, because I don't want some of these dudes on the team. What's Steve Ballmer do? The $150 billion man, right? Got rid of a player. I'm going to just call him a player. And like 5 or 6 picks. Matter of fact, the Clippers I mean, the Oklahoma City Thunder right now still own the Clippers pick, which will probably be a top 5 pick, what it's looking like. Or at least a lottery. Who knows? And guess what? That player that I said earlier became Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. League MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA. League MVP. So while he got Paul George, who, playoff P is what they call him. I call him way off P. They kept him, right? Shai went to OKC. And it's so funny that the same Chris Paul that the Clippers just cut was on that OKC team. Who taught Shai how to control a game. If you notice how Shai manipulates the court and half court, it's kind of Chris Paulish, but at 6'6". Ain't that hilarious? Ain't that hilarious? And you had one season of Kawhi playing really, really well. And I'm not talking about when he sporadically plays. I'm talking about when he actually plays. Right? And that was the bubble. Okay? Up 3-1. You remember that? To the Denver Nuggets. Not even the MVP Jokic yet. Not even MVP Jokic yet. And everybody was hyped up. Oh, Kawhi. Kawhi. Oh, Kawhi. He's the man. He about to win it all. He's thrown in Los Angeles. LeBron, you ain't no king without a crown.
I have a hard time picking against the Clippers.
The Clippers are loaded. And this is going to be like an advanced, organized version of rec ball. They're disruptive defensively. They're the best team in the league at defending isolation plays. That's why the Clippers are my choice to make it to the NBA Finals out of the West.
When you look at the Clippers, top to bottom, coaching, starter, perimeter, superstars, their depth, I mean, this is where the Lakers fall off. If you remember on Christmas, they had a lead of 12, 13 points, and we thought the Lakers would run away. But then here come the Clippers, the bench. They just wear you down over the course of 48 minutes. And I just see in no scenario the Lakers beating them in the series.
Wow! I feel good.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. We.
I feel good.
Ball game.
If you bet somebody that your team and their team was going to play in the Western Conference Finals and their team didn't make it, do they still owe you money?
I remember hearing all that shit. I remember it. Because you motherfuckers sat up there and listened to the shit. I remember it. So guess what? Now, you're up 3-1. Denver walks y'all punk asses down. Game 7. Remember that shot that Paul George hit the side of the backboard on in the bubble? Kawhi Leonard short and shit. Get your asses up out of there. Bye. Since then, the Clippers actually got to a Western Conference Finals final. But guess who wasn't playing? Oh, Kawhi. That was Paul George that brought him there. That was Paul George that got him there. Kawhi wasn't even, he was hurt again. Next year. Hurt again. Next year. Kawhi has a good, he just qualifies as his contract is up. He qualifies to become all NBA. Oh my God, he played 65 games. Miraculously, now his knees are back. Gets to the playoffs, hurt again. Got his money though. Got his money though. And then, now we get all the way to 2024-25. Clippers under investigation for giving Kawhi Leonard $48 million under the table with this LLC. KL2 was the LLC. KL2 Air. KL2. What is KL? Kawhi Leonard Air. Allegedly. Because I don't want to get sued. Allegedly. Kawhi Leonard Air. We'll just stick with KL2. I wonder what number he wears. Number 2. Gotcha. So now we playing this dude under the table. Which, you know what? If that's what y'all want to do, I'm sure other stars get it. But you're messy with it. And this is the second time having a violation. So that's a big middle finger to the league. Like, I don't give a damn. I'm Steve Ballmer, right? Build my own stadium. Cool. Build it across town. Because we didn't want your stanky asses in the goddamn Staples Center anyway. Crypto Arena. I still call it Staples. We didn't want you there. So build your own shit and have your own stuff. Got the wall. Nobody give a damn about that 1,200 bathrooms. You need it because after that people watch y'all play, they got to take shits because that's what y'all do on the court. Kawhi sit there with that look on the side like a mute. Don't say a goddamn word, period. But y'all continue to keep handing him money. Y'all get rid of Norm Powell last year. Why? It seemed like y'all need Norm Powell right now, but y'all got rid of him because you didn't give a shit. It was all about Kawhi. Every single thing is about Kawhi. And you know how I know that Kawhi was the one that got rid of Chris Paul? Wasn't no Ty Lue. Yeah, they may have not saw eye to eye, but I think Chris Paul looked down the bench and said, when is this motherfucker right here going to play? He getting paid all the money. I know how Chris Paul talk because he come from my era. Because that's what I would have said to him. That's what I would have said to him. When is this motherfucker down here going to play? Yeah, dude right there with the braids. Bro, you going to play? Because we kind of need you. Look, we're not doing too well. James Harden out there busting his ass. My ex-teammate from Houston. He out there doing his thing and you just not doing shit. You know what's so funny? All Kawhi care about is the Lakers. All he care about. Think about it. Hurt all those games about 10 games ago. Just hurt. Out about 8 games. As soon as the Lakers come in town, I'm healthy. I'm back. I'm back trying to get LeBron. I got to get LeBron. That's the only thing you focus on? Think about it. All these years, every time the Lakers had interest in anybody they wanted to go after, guess who signed them? Clippers. Anytime the Lakers wanted to go after a particular player, guess who got them? Clippers. They did anything the Lakers did. Right. Think about it. They get their center right now, Zubac. Who he come from? Lakers. Avery Bradley. Now I'm about to bring it full circle. Rajon Rondo. Y'all forgot about him playing for the Clippers, huh? Do you remember how that ended? Very similar to this Chris Paul.
Yeah, too quick right here. Great defense. And once again, the unsung hero, I believe, for Dallas. And, of course, Dallas getting the rebound right there. And a little bit of confusion, discussion.
Yeah. Go pull the footage. Go pull the footage. Y'all don't remember when Rajon called out Kawhi on the court for his bullshit? You don't remember that? Go pull the footage. When you see the footage, you'll see Rajon Rondo was gone after that. Rajon Rondo come from the same cloth as Chris Paul, the same era. We ain't gonna sit by and watch a motherfucker sit on the side looking like a mute. Nah. We're gonna call you to the forefront, bruh. You got to come up here and you got to speak. And then the first time we hear this dude speak to the media, he talking about we need more talent. Bro, you don't play. You the talent. Get your ass on the court and play. What we talking about? But you know what? I'm going to be on your asses, Clippers. I'm going to be on your asses, yep. As a Laker fan, I'm about to be on your asses. Because remember, LeBron ruined the Lakers franchise. What is LeBron going to do when he get back with Luka and Austin Reeves averaging 30 damn near a piece? What he going to do? Is he going to fit in? He going to mess the chemistry up. Oh, Dylan Brooks had a good game. Oh, he messed the chemistry up. We told you. We told you. We told you. Meanwhile, across the hall. Nah, let me take that. Across the street. Because they in their own stadium now. Good. Get them funky-ass jerseys out of our stadium. Across the street. Look how they looking. And isn't it ironic? After all these years, it is ironic that now the Clippers are what, 6-16? And the Lakers are 16-6. Something like that. It's like a reverse all these years later. But remember, the Clippers run LA. Kawhi is the king. Remember that little commercial he had in that hoopty with the little king thing dangling down in the mirror?
I'm pressing on, the upward way. New heights I'm gaining every day. Still on.
That was a shot at LeBron. Kawhi Town. I'll never forget that. Them busted ass New Balance shoes. Skip Bayless was putting on the desk every day, acting a fool. Y'all saw it every morning on Fox Sports News. Right? Y'all saw it, FS1. Yep. We've been telling you since then. I'm going to be here to give you the real. This is Just-onn Time Entertainment. I'm going to like y'all to tune in. I appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe. turn your bell on for those notifications because I'm going to be dropping these videos. Trust me. As the playoffs approach and football wanes down, your boy's going to be up in there. I'll holler at y'all. Hey, peace. I love y'all. I'm out.